All right, thank you, Victoria. Also new at 4, it is Celiac Disease Awareness Month. This condition is on the rise, and it's more than just a severe gluten intolerance. So joining us now with more is Dr. Chad Thornhill with GI for Kids at Children's Hospital. It's always good to see you.
Happy to be here.
So informative. Most of us have heard of gluten, of course. Let's talk about what it is.
Easy enough. It is a protein, and it's in a lot of grains. Wheat is the most common, also in barley and rye. But with patients with celiac, the issue is that their immune system has decided the gluten is something it doesn't like, and so every time they eat something with gluten in it, their immune system reacts, irritates their GI tract, and all sorts of problems.
It is not fun. Let's talk about the signs and symptoms.
So again, you've got irritation.
Yeah.
So in the younger kids, they're more just kind of fussy. Older kids definitely abdominal pain, but especially when you have irritation in your small intestine, things don't absorb very well. So you're not growing very well, you're not gaining weight very well, you're having a lot of diarrhea. So there's lots of things that can come with celiac.
Just miserable. What causes this? Who's prone to this? Who isn't? Do we know?
Wonderful question. There's definitely a genetic component. So there's a gene that you have to be able to be sensitive to the celiac. But even then, you know, it's only like 30% of the population that has that genetic code there. However, also 30% of the population doesn't have celiac. So it's only a small percentage of the people that have the genes that have the chance to be reactive to the gluten. So there's a genetic part to it, but there's more that we're still trying to piece out on the back end.
Yeah, still finding out a lot, but we're hearing about more and more people who are just so uncomfortable all the time, and they trace it to that. Let's talk about treatment. The obvious is don't have gluten, but it's in so much.
Yeah, so super easy from a doctor's standpoint.
Yeah.
Don't eat gluten. Super hard from a patient standpoint because gluten's in a lot of stuff. And it's not just staying away from gluten in your diet. You've got to check your cosmetics, like your shampoos, your lotions. You've got to watch out for cross-contamination. So you've got to make sure that the cookware you're using is gluten-free cookware. You've got to watch out for Play-Doh and just lots of random things that are in the environment that can cause tumors. Yeah.
Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah. Don't eat your Play-Doh, but also playing with it with your hands can trigger that same immune response. Yep.
Oh my goodness. I told you we learn a lot from you every time. So if a child is found to have a gluten intolerance or celiac disease, can the whole family make the switch and there's no big deal? Yeah,
absolutely. And honestly, it's easier for the child that way because, you know, if you're the one person in the family who's gluten-free, it's really hard. If the entire family is trying to do it, it makes it a little bit easier for everybody to accommodate, not just the one person. Now, from a diet standpoint, there's two different ways you can do it. There's the easy way, which is I just have my gluten products. I'm going to replace them with the gluten-free stuff. Problem with that is that a lot of the gluten products have been enriched. So like bread has been enriched with a lot of vitamins and minerals. So if you're replacing with the gluten-free, those don't have the same enrichment. So you've got to be really careful from a vitamin and mineral standpoint that you're getting supplements. Or if you go the fruits, vegetables, good protein source, lean meats kind of stuff, you don't have to worry about that quite so much. So there's a lot to take into account, but it is definitely easier if everybody does it.
It can be really healthy if you do it the right way.
That's right.
All right, doctor, thank you so much. And if you have a question about your child's health you'd like for us to get answered, send me an email at ltucker@wate.com and then tune in right here every Thursday at 4 to see if we answer your question on the air. A lot of folks wanted to know about this.